Signs you're dealing with an evil person. Evil is something we hear about from the start of our lives, in form of villains, the evil queen, and many more depicted in fairy tales. Growing up, you realize that evil does not really have a proper shape. Any person around you could be evil. They don't need to have dark magical powers or pointed teeth to be evil. As every human being looks the same, it gets hard to see the evil side of people sometimes. In some human cases, evil is very much visible in form of mental or physical abuse, but then there are cases where you cannot really guess if the person is your friend or an evil face is hiding behind it. While we like to think that we know what evil is, true evil is much more intelligent and will often seem like it is not there. People are essentially good. Whatever they turn out to be, there will always be some good in them. And no matter how much we wish to see the good in everyone, there are those who will be ready to use whatever good is left in them for a sinister purpose. These people are genuinely evil, and this is something they enjoy. We have listed down some of the obvious qualities found in an evil person. This can save you from trauma in the future. Number 10. They deny reality. They deny any form of reality around you. Basically, they like to mold the universe to their will, and everything around them should be to their liking. An evil or abusive individual will never accept the genuine reality. No matter how much you express facts and try to tell them what is right and what is wrong, the truth you know it to be as such is not something they will agree upon. These people know a different truth, and they will never agree with the reality that really is. And this is not a difference of subtle differences, this is facts versus their twisted ideals and interpretations. Your discussion would always end in losing because they will go to whatever extent to prove that their twisted version is right, when in actuality it does not even make any sense. Number 9. They twist facts. They throw in extra material and details in facts to support their claims and make them look like greater or better human being. They don't care about the originality or how their twisted facts might influence other people. The secret of their trade lies in their ability to twist any fact that they come across. That is, any fact that does not agree with their goals, and the manipulative reality they are trying to impose. They are ready to take things out of context, glue them to other things taken out of context until they create alternative facts that align with their purpose. They would go to any length to make themselves appear to be the superior individual. Their tales would always include supplementary stuff that was solely intended to support their claims. Number 8. They withhold information. They have no qualms about lying or concealing secrets if they believe it would harm their relationship with you. They can easily omit information in order to avoid losing you or gaining a negative reputation in your presence. If they believe that something will compromise the identity they are trying to create, they are ready to withhold any relevant information about that. I didn't lie. Not saying anything about it isn't lying. They are so excellent at it that no matter how hard you try, they will never admit to lying, and will continue to tell you stories to make their lie seem more real, and for you to doubt yourself. Number 7. They are misleading. Their ability to manipulate facts serves a variety of purposes. If they come across some information, they will use it to deceive you and make you feel helpless and alone. They do it so well that you begin to believe they are your sole source of hope and support, and that you would be nothing without them. If they find it suitable, they will use some truth to twist it in such a misleading way that you will feel afraid, vulnerable, attacked, hated, or incompetent. They break you down so that you don't leave and are completely reliant on them. They make you believe that everyone around you is your enemy, and that you can only trust them. They isolate you from everyone else in this way, making them your only source of support. In the end, you will start believing in the information the way they presented it. They can create enemies in your mind using simple words. They can make you feel like you are doing everything wrong. Words are their weapon, and they know how to handle it nicely. Number 6. They don't feel any remorse. For them, everything is a game that they must win by any means necessary. They don't regard people as people, but rather as puppets to be used for their own gain. They don't mind if a lot of people are wounded as long as they get what they want. They drain people's positive energy, making them feel useless, and sad in the process, yet they never feel guilty or remorse for it. These people will not feel sorry for anyone they have destroyed, are destroying, or plan to destroy. They see people as pawns in their game, and they consider the best people to be the best pawns. If they spot the good in you, they will use that good to work for them, and they will treat you like garbage in the process. They do not feel sorry for good people, and they see an opportunity in every weakness they expose. It is because they simply enjoy other people's pain, and they do not see a reason why those people should not experience such pain. Number 5. They avoid responsibilities. They are extremely cautious and perceptive. When they sense that a finger is about to be aimed at them, they twist the finger away. They would never accept responsibility for any mental, physical, or emotional harm they have caused others, claiming that it was their fault and that they had nothing to do with it. Evil people do not have a moral compass. They do as they please, and they will never feel responsible for the pain they have caused. If they sense that some sort of blame is going to hit them, they start redirecting it even before it gets to them. They toss their blame onto others, and they do not know the meaning of an apology. They find apologizing to be a virtue of the weak, and they know how to get an apology from anyone they have harmed. In the end, you apologize for their mistakes. Number 4. They are very manipulative. They have the ability to read people's minds and are constantly manipulating you before you notice. They are masters of manipulation. They know how to plan 10 steps ahead, and they always know the purpose of their manipulation. They know precisely what to say to make you feel like you're the dumb one who doesn't know anything. If it weren't for them, you'd be a complete mess. If they want to, they will make you feel stupid. They will make you do the things they are not competent at doing, and they know how to take all the credit afterward, leaving you feeling that you were not competent enough to do what you did. Number 3. They are fake friends. If they are there for you in a difficult moment, it is only for selfish gains, such as winning your trust. They will, however, vanish as soon as situations deteriorate. If they believe they will drown while saving you, they will let go of your hand, and if the circumstances demand it, they will drown you for their own personal advantage. You should not expect support from these people. If you get support, know that you are being played, and that you will end up being the pawn in their well-devised game. They do not see a reason why they should be there for you if there is nothing in it for them. Number 2. They steal you work time. If you declare you are busy or need to get somewhere urgently when in a routine conversation with someone, keep track of the time limit of the chat. They'll keep you engrossed in a conversation so long that you won't be able to finish it and get back to work. They do this to make you lose track of time, causing you problems later. They exactly know when to show up and mess up your plans. If they know that you have some kind of deadline or other important events with close people and family, they will subtly get under your skin and make you lose track of time. They do not want you to be better than them in any way, so do not expect to be good when they are around to ruin that expectation. In the end, they will even put on a concerned face, and watch you lose your mind as things start spiraling down. Time is a very important asset, and they are well aware of it. Number 1. They have tons of enemies. At first glance, evil people can appear extremely nice while concealing the fact that they have a large number of adversaries. They have a habit of bragging about how great they are, despite the fact that they have no actual friends. You'll also notice that they have nothing good to say about anyone from their past. Because they were misunderstood, they had to part ways with old pals, according to their stories. But, eventually, the fantasies they build come to an end when their past catches up with them. You connect the dots and see why they have so many enemies when you hear the horrible things they spoke behind your back about you. If you find yourself dealing with an evil individual, consider whether or not you really need them in your life. If you're not nearby, it's probably best to avoid them or cut them off entirely. When it comes to someone close to you, such as a family member, a longtime acquaintance, or a romantic partner, things become more problematic. Do you love yourself enough to put your inner peace and joy first, and to let go of negative individuals and energies? Maybe it's time to cut ties with that spouse who always brings you down, that job that drains your spirit, or that pal who gossips behind your back about you. You are deserving of a life filled with healthy, honest, and loving connections. Keep that in mind. That's it for today's video. What are your thoughts on our video? Do you have any more tips or signs to share with our audience? Please let us know in the comments section below. As always, please remember to subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss many more videos like this. Talk to you all in our next video. Take care.